Hello there, and welcome back to Mystic Brick. My name is Sean, and this is the third episode of the Black Falcon Fortress series that I have been creating, and this is the Gatehouse. This plate will attach directly next to the kitchens, and we'll see that in situ later. You can see that I've used some of the techniques from the 3-in-1 medieval castle as well as the medieval blacksmith sets. You know, the roof section here I adjusted from the medieval blacksmith, turned out really well. And the drawbridge mechanism is also from the 3-in-1 medieval castle. We'll see that in function here pretty quickly. Again, I adjusted these somewhat to fit this model, but very adaptable, very easy to do. We're going to take a peek inside the courtyard here. So this is the flower bed. We also have a little patch of carrots and gourds that some of the kitchen staff are tending to. I've continued the same sort of cobbled look over everything in the courtyard, adjusted a little bit here as we exit the kitchen. These are the big double doors, and we'll see those functioning here shortly as well. Put this ladder up here, which extends down from the gatehouse very easily. For our little minifigs to get up to that upper portion there. Just a quick peek inside that upper portion there, and we'll take a closer look in just a moment. But then also here we got this little scene unfolding in the courtyard. This door into the pig pen swings open very easily. And you can see there's a lonely peasant over there who's taking care of those pigs. Tender, if you will. Got their trough of food and water for them over there. I really like the way all of this turned out, came together. Try to include as many animals as possible in all of my builds. There's a little gull hanging out on top there. Going to just quickly fold this ladder up again, very simple to do, and then we will scooch around to the front side here to see this drawbridge functioning. It's spun up and down on this little hoist on the side. You know, again, this essentially comes from the medieval castle 3-in-1 set. I have lengthened the drawbridge here for my purposes and widened it somewhat. I also like the little spikes off the front side of the gatehouse there. I think that adds great character. We're now going to just spin around again into the courtyard, have a closer look inside the pig pen. You can see this poor pig tender is really hating his life right now. He's got a couple of fresh turds there to clean up. The poor fellow. And let's take a look at the back side of the model now. You can see one of the black Falconite commanders strolling up to the double doors here of the gatehouse. And yeah, these doors have this very basic latch here, which opens quite simply, and they swing open on these little hinges here. Really like those steel rings there, the knockers, to open the doors. So at the bottom of the gatehouse, there are a couple rooms off to each side in which our little minifigs can hang out in case of attack. Gonna open up the drawbridge now from the outside, and you can see all the way through. Really like the way that this all came together. I think it functions quite well. And now we're going to take a peek inside the very top of the gatehouse, take these roof pieces off. There's a little scene unfolding inside here. We got some rats scurrying around, a corpse. There's a letter on the floor there. Looks as though he was an escaped lion knight who died up here a very long time ago, judging by that shield of his. Might have been murdered by somebody, or I don't know, did himself in, who's to say what fate he met. Taking the entire roof off, which is modular and so very easy to do, we're going to take a peek inside the top portion of the gatehouse. You can see there are a couple of minifigs up in here, and they have some pots of boiling oil or sand, whichever was more readily available. You can also see the little mechanism there to operate the drawbridge a little better. We'll fold this ladder down, and you can see the view that those minifigs will get down the courtyard. Wanted to then show you quickly a view through the front side of the gatehouse down the courtyard. A nice perspective that. And you can see on the front side of the gatehouse here, I've hung the colors of the Black Falcon Knights, these little flags. Okay, let's take a look at all three of the base plates so far put together. And you can see I think it's really starting to take some pretty good shape. Recently I also built the new Milky Way set from Lego. It's really great, and I thought it made a pretty good backdrop here, so that's hanging behind. But yeah, you can get a good look at the falls now, the lookout tower, the kitchen's there, and the gatehouse all set together. Some of you had asked if I would do a build along for some of these, and I really do intend to do that in the near future. I just need to get set up a little bit better, but hopefully for the next plate, that is something that I will be doing. Just wanted to say again that I really appreciate all the support I've gotten so far. I'm up to over 300 subscribers at this point, which I think is just great, and really excited to see where everything keeps going. I've really enjoyed this adventure so far, I gotta say, and I'm looking forward to building more of this MOC, to finishing it out. So much more to do. I might even extend it to 16 plates at this point. We'll see, but I'm also hoping to build some of these a little bit quicker now that I have a better studio and a little bit more time to do so. So please look out for those future episodes. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so, and if that's something you would like to do. Also, please let me know in the comments anything that you would really like to see on this channel. My plan going forward is to just continue to do mock builds like this, but is the story element something that people enjoy, or is that something that you're not really interested in? Also, I could be doing more of what I did in the first season as regards to, facts about nature and life, but I don't really know if this is the format for that. So please let me know what you think, and look out for a new mini-series that I'm going to be putting out there pretty soon, just showcasing all of the Black Falcon Knight army that I have, which is why I'm not including a minifig section in this episode. Yeah, I'll be digging into some of the contingents within the army. I think there are some special minifigs I put together, so look out for that coming pretty soon. And I'll also be putting out more shorts, perhaps do another Black Falcon Habitat series if people are interested in that. But yeah, anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I'm just going to play you out with a continued tour of this diorama. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.